I'm Deborah Atkinson, the host and founder of Flipping 50. Welcome to Prime Women's Channel and Challenge. This is your introduction video. You may never need to watch it again, but watch it now closely and pay attention to the tips that I'm giving you here. What you're about to see is 4 weeks worth of strength training that build on each other. But if you're tight on time, you can always come back and just do a first section or one of the sections as opposed to doing the whole video. Pay attention to this. If you're brand new or restarting a program, one set of exercises is enough. Even though you feel like you could do more, that's the perfect way to end a workout, as opposed to feeling like you've done too much. 2 sets after you know a week worth of exercising, you're feeling pretty good, or 3 sets is about all you need. So we're gonna do 1 set in every video that you get of each sequence of exercises. If you feel like you can do more, you can push pause, rewind, and do it again. When you get the interval training videos, you will also find that each week builds on each other. So week 1 is going to be really short. You're going to have about 5 minutes worth of intervals and you're done. Week 2 will be a different set of intervals. You're building your endurance and your stamina, and week 3, so on and so on. So you get the idea, and if again, you're short on time or just short on the energy during that day, you can just do a very small section and then push stop and tell me goodbye. There you go. One thing you have to remember is you won't see a warm-up prior to either of these. So what I want you to make sure that you've done is you've done some walking, maybe you've exercised on your stationary bike or an elliptical, but you in some way have a warm core temperature because you've been moving for 5 to 10 minutes before you start the weight training or before you do the interval training. And then I will show you how to cool down afterward. And I'll see you on the flip side. For week 1, we're gonna be on the floor. No getting up and getting down required, but you wanna have your weights. I have 3 sets, a very light, a medium, and a heavier set, and then a really heavy set right beside me. Once you have weight that you'll be able to fatigue in 20 repetitions. For those of you who've been lifting weights, if you choose a heavier weight, you fatigue sooner, that is success. But you shouldn't get to 20 feeling like you could do 25 or 30. You've chosen a weight that's a little bit too light. So we're gonna start with chest press. So if you're using 2 dumbbells, you're gonna grab them both. If you have 1 heavy kettlebell like I do, I'm gonna be holding on to that in both hands and then lying back. We're gonna start with the chest press. Shoulder blades are down. Now, I'm on the floor, you could be on a bench. I would not recommend being on your ball, although that's a possibility. If you are on the ball, you have a lot of balance and you will use all muscle groups, and I really want you to fatigue the chest muscles instead. So here we go, we're gonna push up. Slight bend of your elbows, even here at the top, and then lower down a little bit slower. Don't rest on you, but then push, and we're gonna lower down nice and slowly. Again, push up. And notice that that weight is coming up right over my chest, not over my nose or face. Push and slight bend of those elbows, even at the very top. 1 more now, you're at 5. We're gonna lower that down very, very slowly. And you should be feeling already that, okay, I'm working. You should know it. And you're working on control, feeling the muscles across the chest and lower down. And even as you're doing that though, you're squeezing your shoulder blades down to the mat, push up, lower down, easy, 2, 3, and 4. Push up with power, and yet the brakes have to be on so you don't lock those elbows out the top. Good, and you're gonna call this 8 with me, okay? You have to give me a little grace. When I'm cueing for technique, I can't always count. And push, and then down, 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 and down. Good, and 11. Lower down, and it should right now be getting heavy, okay? The goal is to actually reach muscular fatigue at the end of every set that you do. Not holding until the second set. You're gonna do 2, but always, every set, don't waste your time doing anything else. Lower down, and good, nice. This is 15. Slowly come down. Now it's getting heavy for me. I hope it is for you too. Push up, slowly lower. You wanna keep that lower back on the ground. Nice work. Push up and lower. Good. Here we go. This is 18, and you should be thinking, thank goodness. Okay? Nice job. This is 19. Lower down. Softly, shoulder blades are down. Your neck is relaxed. And 20, and hold on. Now with your weights, you're going to put those elbows down carefully. Put the weights off to the side or down. You want to be careful of straining the elbow as you unload. The next one we're going to do is going to look like this. You're going to hold a weight here in your hand or 2 weights, and you're going to bring it up and over your head, and then exhale and come back. But I want you to notice and watch one more time. The lower back doesn't come off the ground. There's a lot of work going on down here. You're going to feel long and lengthened, and this actually gives you a long linear waistline. So it's working the muscles in the back, right over the chest, almost to the floor, and then here. No bending and extending at the elbow. It's all happening from your shoulder. It's called a bent arm pullover. Now I'm going to go a little bit lighter than I did, and yet I don't have the exact weight I need. So I'm crossing 2 weights to give me the weight that'll be enough load, but not too much. Put that lower back down, and then prepare. Take a breath. And exhale. Now you're gonna inhale as you come down with the weight over your head. And exhale. Breathe out. So we go slow here. And exhale, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Up and over. Remember, you're keeping those elbows at the same angle the whole time. And exhale up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it up and over your chest. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, nice. And again, should be feeling a little bit of work here. Exhale and bring that up. Inhale, bring it down. The weight comes down. And exhale, press. This is what we call an eccentric contraction, lengthening the muscles. And exhale as you bring it up. Lower back is solid on the ground. Inhale here. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, please bring that down. Tap, and then exhale and lift. Inhale, reach that weight over you. Try and keep that neck relaxed. Good, are you counting? Here we go, inhale. And exhale. And I'm gonna count 8 more. Are you with me? Here we go, inhale. Tap and exhale. And if you're already out fatigued, that's okay. Stop, take a break. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe out. Long arm. Move from the shoulders and breathe out. Nice job. Inhale here. And exhale. Good. All right. Are you good for 4 more? Let's do this. Inhale. And exhale. And if you're not getting them all, that's okay. You're done. You've accomplished what you wanted to do. Muscle fatigue means the muscle will change. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And I want you to bring those weights into your chest first. Good. And then separate. If you've got 2 like I did, put them down so there's no strain on the elbow. And it can be a little tricky to come straight up. So if you trouble with the back or you don't know, you would roll to your side if you need to grab that ball. Mine is right here. So I want you to put that ball right underneath your ankles. So this is important. Don't choke up too high where there's no range of motion. And you also don't want to get it too far away or it's going to slip. So you want those ankles, those heels, right in the center of the ball, all right? We're going to do what I call a bridge up. Toes stay up, knees stay together and up, and your knees are slightly bent. Don't lock them. 20 times, but I'd love you to put your arms here, fingertips up. Try not to put your fingers down. Here we go. Power up and touch, but don't put it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, you've got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax, bend those knees. Nice job. Now, you can stop, push rewind, or keep going today.